Welcome to my store. Little star that kind of leaped up there. Sometimes wonder how they climb so well. What? Okay, so now my boy's going to take over as cameraman. Where'd he go? Well, that's not your weaselly hat. It's the other one that makes you look like Runny. There's some orange shoulder tank. There's a nice little blood shrimp. Okay. Now he's going to take over as cameraman.
Okay, so, yeah. Well, this is the big box that the angel was in, because, well, when we got it, he was just in a garbage bag. What are these? Oh, these are cool.
Those are pom-pom crabs.
I thought you said they were boxer crabs.
Boxer crabs and pom-pom crabs are the same thing.
Oh. Oh, that's a big angel. Is that one bigger than the one we already have?
Yeah.
And where's she going?
Probably in the tub.
In the blue tub?
Yeah.
Cool. Whoa. Now, are you going to get lymphocystis or no?
Probably, yeah. Most of the angels that we get from the Dominican area, they have lymphocystis.
And it's just a viral infection and it goes away?
Yeah. It makes them look horrible for a while, but
it goes away and then it never comes back. It doesn't hurt the fish.
Yeah, well, it's a virus, so
yeah.
You can only get a virus once. So what we're going to do is, he's in a lot of water, so we'll take some of this water and dump it off. That way when we start scooping them, okay, we just put a scoop of water in him every now and again. That way he has a chance to get used to our new water, plus the water that he's in has a lot of ammonia, and therefore you don't want to have it burn him.
And what are you going to do with this water? Just throw it out, or are you going to use it for something?
That water, depending on what it is, if it's stinky and stuff, I throw it out. If it's not stinky, I save it and use it for hatching brine shrimp. I just run it through a filter to get rid of any of the ammonia and the nitrite.
So now you're just going to drip all of these fish?
Yeah, well I just put them into the buckets and...
black cat?
No, these are...
6-bar soldier fish?
Black bar soldier fish or scarlet big eye.
These ones are tiny.
Well, sometimes they're bigger than other times.
I mean, if you just have a look, what he does is, I guess, when he gets the bags, they line them with newspaper. Why, Dad?
They line them with newspaper so that they don't get punctured. Okay, although these are sponges, they won't puncture nothing.
And in reality, the sponges should not have any air in the bag.
No. Basically, when they're exposed to air, they don't last anywhere near as long. We haven't really succeeded with these kind as them living in a tank and getting bigger. We're still working on that. Now, mind you, he sent me the orange ones when I ordered the yellow ones, but
you get what you get. And Dad is just floating them in their big tub system. I think he's just going to toss everything in there. What's that?
This is a
porcupine puffer.
Porcupine puffer fish.
Like the one we have over there.
Yeah, but that one's been sold for...
couple months.
No, sometime last September, I think. So far, he's almost paid half the bill.
He comes in every once in a while and pays intervals. What are these? Scarlets?
These are probably scarlet hermit crabs because they're in...
As you can see, they have the red. These are scarlet. Here's another bag. Another sponge. Just toss that in the white tub. Now, are you going to set this up today?
I'm gonna set what up?
Where you're going to make it solely a starfish tank.
No, that's gonna be anemones. That tank down there is gonna be solely starfish.
Did you already drain it?
No, I told my boy to do it.
Well, your boy obviously didn't.
Yeah, he slips sometimes.
These are just some of the fish that we have so far, but later on the tanks will be absolutely full. Especially in 2 weeks' time, because by then we'll have at least had 3 big
and a Hawaiian
next week, and then this week's the Dominican. Now, are you going to scoop these guys too?
Yep.
Well, what water are you going to use?
The tank that they're going into. Right now, I'm just trying to get the starfish unpacked because some of them are in bags that have no water left in them.
These are the
Red serpent starfish.
they only come from the Dominican, well, the Caribbean.
Well, that's the only place anybody's ever shipped them out of. So, as far as I know, I can't really find anything about them on the computer. But they're reef safe, reef friendly.
And they're huge and really pretty.
And because they're big, you actually do see them. Now, all of these bags have the same water in them. Because he uses ocean water. So we don't have to worry about who gets dripped with what. They're going to all be dripped together.
How come there's not so much water in the anemones?
Because the anemones really only need to stay wet. That and there's about 5 cups of water in the bag in the box.
Oh, okay.
So you have to pay for freight by the weight. So sometimes they don't put any more water than they have to. I'd rather pay a little bit more for the water.
The more water, the more oxygen for the fish, the longer they...
No.
No?
More water, the less toxic is the ammonia.
Is that our pipe horse?
This is supposed to be a pipe horse. I'm pretty sure that's a seahorse. And that is a good looking seahorse though.
Yeah. What's the other thing in there? Pipe cleaner?
I put a tube from a feather duster in it to give the seahorse something to hang on to.
Oh.
Okay, seahorse is going to go down here. This tank is a sterile tank. It's never had any fish in it. I sterilized everything. I put really hot water in it, fresh water, and let it run for a week with the salt in it. And then, okay, I put fresh water in it, let it run for a week, and then I put the salt in it. And now I'm going to use stability, which is bacteria, Nitrobacter, Nitrosomanous bacter preparation. That way it will cycle the tank while he's in it, but because seahorses have no real protection against any diseases or bacteria, pathogenic organisms, this way he's not in the system, so he's not going to catch anything new that he hasn't faced with before, okay? Because he does have a certain amount of disease on him because he's from the wild. There's no way of getting around it.
So, while Dad is putting stuff away,
oh, look at this. Oh,
it's huge.
this is what was on the list as a common starfish.
What's
So
the size of them?
we order these things based on hope and optimism.
Okay, we'll see you next time.